Hello and welcome to Unacademy Live. This is Richa and I'm your educator for Paper 1 and Paper 2 Management. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Good? Yes, so it's good to see you all. And let us wait for the other students to join the session for another 2-3 minutes. And then I'll begin today's mini mock test of OB, Organizational Behavior. Good morning, Nikita, Isha. Hi, good morning, Guinea. Yes. So, I would request all of you to quickly like the session and share it with your friends so that everyone know that we are about to begin a mini mock test on OB here on Unacademy Live. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe it now so that you get the timely notification of all my upcoming sessions here. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to wait for another 2 minutes and then I'll begin my class. Meanwhile, this is my profile at Unacademy app. So if you will just download the Learners app and if you will go through the NTA UGC NET category and type my name Richa Singh, it will take you to my profile here. And from here, good morning Raj, you can just follow me so that you get the again notification of all my classes, whether here or at the platform or the free classes or the plus classes, everything. Yes, beta, OB is common in both commerce and management. So today's questions are important for management and commerce students both. Raj, right? Also, this is my academic profile. All those who are seeing me for the first time can have a look here also. This is my academic profile. आप इसको देख coming classes. And these, yes, very important. My 2 complete courses plus courses are live on the platform, which are for paper 1, which is common to everyone, and paper 2 management student is also live, which is a 3-month course, and will try to cover most of the portions of the management and paper 1 via this course. So if you would want to enroll for this course or you would want to unlock any of my special classes which are free, you can use my referral code to get 10% discount. My referral code is my name only, Richas Live. So it is RICHASLIVE. So this is the code that you can use in any of these things and you'll get a discount on it. And you see, this is the complete course on management. I am fine, Bharti. Today I was not well for last 2 days, but today, yes, I am good to go. Okay, and they are the various subscription prices available for the plus courses and iconic courses also. And as you already know that if you would want to prepare for this exam, you should eye for a 12-month subscription, but then it depends upon your affordability and suitability. I would suggest a 12-month course on Pay Plus, either Plus or Iconic. You may take along with the discount that you will get by using my referral code, that is Richa's Life. Good morning, Shreya, Mehak, Navneet, Bharti, everyone. Good morning. I hope you all are doing well. Just share the session quickly with your friends so that I can begin now this mini mock test on OB, which doesn't have regular questions. All questions are super important, and I would say difficulty level is moderate today. I have not kept the usual questions. We are going to practice very important question today, and I believe the 15 MCQs with explanation. So I would request or I would want all of you to score somewhere between 12 to 13. So try hard in marking the questions. and then we'll see your performance towards the end. I'm better today, Nikita. I'm good. Take. Okay, so just tell me when you are ready and I'll begin the test. All of you. Ready? No, Mehak, this class is of paper 2 today, beta. I couldn't take this class. That is why I've kept it today, Mehak. Paper 1 class would be tomorrow. Paper 1 class would be tomorrow, beta, same time. Theek? This one is paper 2 class for commerce and management students. पूजा मैम का क्लास खत्म हो गया अच्छा चलो ठीक है so I am starting the questions now because I told you they are important questions and they would require certain explanation also. First question as a warm up question today, the traits associated with high performing employees are what? I am sure you might have heard all these traits under some popular model, but then I don't know what would be the right answer. Good morning, Sukh, Jyoti. The traits associated with high performing employees in an organization would be what? Question number 1. I'm looking for the right answer. I'm looking for the right answer here. Yeah, for paper 1, we would be meeting in at 11 a.m. in my special class. So you are saying, Ginny is saying C, Sukh is saying B, okay, Jyoti is saying B, Navneet B, okay, what about others? Come on, write down. अभी तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, धीरे धीरे मैंने टफ क्वेश्चन रखे हैं, आज मॉडरेट है लेवल. Meena is saying B. Okay, so most of you are saying B, but that's not the correct answer. Okay, so before the answer, just tell me, do you know the model that I am talking about here? Which model? Who gave this model, which has 5 personality traits? No, Bhavika. Correct answer here. No, no, bache. Correct answer is C only. 2, 3 students have given the answer, but correct answer is 3. Consciousness and emotional stability. No, we are talking about this Big 5 model. We're talking about this big 5 model and the combination of these 5 traits that are present in our managers. So the best combination is if that person is the element of consciousness, and another is that he is stable in all the adverse situation. That will make the best combination for him to be a perfect manager. And that was the answer to this question. A warm-up question today, but let us move on and graduate to more important questions. Second, again a question, जो बच्चा मुझे इसका सही आंसर देगा उसको मैं 5 स्टार दूंगी. This is the make or break question of today. Very important question. The basis for understanding individual difference stems from Carl Jung's development of personality, Carl Rogers' contention that everyone is unique, Bandura's approach to social learning, and Levin's contention that behavior is a function of person and the environment. 5 star to the student who give me the right answer. Good morning, Priyanka. Good morning, Bete, everyone. Just share the session quickly with others and attempt the questions. Okay, write down, all of you. डरिए नहीं, लिखिए. Yes. So now I have got stars, star contenders. So star is for, for what? For whom? Star is for Amina, star is for Ginny, and star is for Arpita. And now Bharti and Priyanka and Jyoti also. But then the star was initially for these three students. Very, very, very good. So if we would want to understand the differences based between two individuals, generally what do we remember when we say Kurt Lewin? कर्ट लेविन के नाम से हम सिर्फ एक ही क्वेश्चन मार्क करके आते हैं, बताइए कौन सा? चेंज मैनेजमेंट की बात करते हैं ना. यस निधि, टुडे इट इज पेपर 2 क्लास, टुमारो विल हैव पेपर 1. सो हम क्या बोलते हैं? कर्ट लेविन जो है उनका हम चेंज मैनेजमेंट के लिए याद रखते हैं ना, रीफ्रीजिंग अनफ्रीजिंग वाले मॉडल में. बट देन एक और इंपॉर्टेंट इक्वेशन जो थी वो दी थी कर्ट लेविन ने. क्या दी थी इक्वेशन? आइए देखिए. करेक्ट आंसर वाज डी ऑप्शन हियर. आई हैव मार्क्ड इट फॉर यू. यस, but the correct answer is Kurt Levin's behavior equation. Straight question भी आ सकता है और जो मैंने दिया वो भी आ सकता है. देखिए behavior equation क्या दी है? That behavior is a factor of P and E. P is what? P is what? The person himself and the environment. So otherwise also we know कि behavior is a function of the people's individual characteristics and the environment, the physical and social environment जिसका वो part है. तो इन दोनों के function के बारे में भी लेविन ने ये equation दी थी जो आपको exam के लिए याद रखनी है. Will you remember Levin's equation for your exam? I am sure you will because that's an important question. हो गया? अभी बात हो गई सारी? चलो अब बताओ. थर्ड क्वेश्चन. द एबिलिटी ऑफ एन इंडिविजुअल टू perceive multiple characteristic of another person. Look at the questions carefully. They are very important questions for your exam. The ability of an individual to perceive multiple characteristic of another person rather than attend to just a few traits is a function of their attention span, ability to focus, cognitive weighing, cognitive complexity. Very important question for your exam. Let me see if you can mark it correctly. Okay. So if you are saying A and C, what about others? All of you mark the answer, beta. It's a mini mock test for everyone. Just come up with the answers, whatever you think. Okay. Yes, Guinea has the correct answer. So Guinea has the correct answer. Now Bharti also. Cognitive complexity. देखो क्या लिखा हुआ है. एक से ज्यादा ऐसी एबिलिटी जब मैं दूसरे व्यक्ति की, दूसरे इंडिविजुअल की क्या कर रही हूँ? मल्टीपल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स जो है वो देख पा रही हूँ. तो ये मेरे माइंड की कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी है. इसको बोलते हैं कॉग्निटिव कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी. Please remember these terms are super important. Easy questions everyone would mark. कहाँ पे आपको उनसे आगे बढ़ना है? ऐसे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करके. सो प्लीज रिमेंबर कॉग्निटिव कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी. नाउ दिस वन इज अ सिंपल क्वेश्चन बट आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क यू 2 क्वेश्चंस हियर. लेट मी सी पहले आप इसका क्या मार्क करते हो. गुड भाविका. एथिकल बिहेवियर इज इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय विच 2 मेजर फैक्टर्स? किसी भी पर्सन का या किसी भी एम्प्लॉय का एथिकल बिहेवियर is influenced by which of the 2 factors? His religion value system, terminal and instrumental values, level of ethical reasoning and intelligence, individual characteristics and organizational factors. Such examples and questions will come in your exam and you have to put in your minds in cracking these questions. Looking for a right answer here. Very good, very good. Very good. Exactly, exactly. Yes. Yes. Good. Well done, beta. So, my ethical behavior, that means if I have the sense of choosing right or wrong, depends on what? It depends on my own characteristics, that how ethical person I am or not actually, and what are the organizational factors, what are the mandatory practice in my organization. मेरी organization में किन चीजों को अहमियत दी जाती है और किसको नहीं, वो मेरा ethical behavior define करेंगे. कई बार अगर मैं खुद डिसऑनेस्ट पर्सन हूं या बहुत ज्यादा लेजी हूं, लाउजी हूं, करप्ट हूं, कुछ भी हूं, लेकिन अगर मेरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो है वो एनफोर्स करती है मेरे ऊपर एथिकल बिहेवियर, तो मैं वो चीजें इंप्लीमेंट नहीं करता. इसीलिए इन दोनों का कॉम्बिनेशन मेरे एथिकल बिहेवियर को इन्फ्लुएंस करेगा. Exactly, D is the correct answer. But this question had terminal and instrumental values also. So I am just making one question also here. Just tell me, out of terminal and instrumental values, which are the values that we follow throughout our life in order to achieve another set of values? इस dash में क्या आएगा? What are the values that we follow our whole life in order to achieve dash values? What will come here in first dash? Terminal or instrumental? That's my question here. So Shivali is saying instrumental. Okay. Sukh is saying instrumental. Yes. Pinky is saying instrumental. All of you are instrumental. Very good. So these are the things that I am going to follow. I would be a responsible person, capable, cheerful, ambitious, broad-minded, helpful, in order to achieve what? Prosperous life, exciting life, sense of accomplishment, all these. So all of us know that there are ways and means, and दोनों ही क्या होती हैं, important part है आपके OB का. Good. टर्मिनल नहीं बेटा, टर्मिनल एंड. इनको अचीव करने के लिए आपको ये फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. आप चाहते हो आपकी अच्छी लाइफ निकले, तो आपको ऑनेस्ट, ओबीडियंट और एम्बिशियस, ब्रॉड माइंडेड होना पड़ेगा. ठीक, चलो अब बताओ. फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन फॉर टुडे. मैकग्रेगर बिलीव दैट थ्योरी एक्स assumptions were appropriate for what? Yes, so just read the options just like your exam and give me the answer for fifth question here. McGregor believed that theory X assumptions were appropriate for what kind of employees with which level of needs? Come on, come on, come on, write down. Fifth question. Okay. B, C, B, किसी का C आ रहा है. ओके, तो ध्यान से देखो बेटा क्या लिखा है. मैकग्रेगर ने क्या बोला था? जो एक्स वाले हैं वो कैसे होते हैं? जनरली लेजी होते हैं, सुपरविजन की जरूरत होती है, डिसिप्लिन नहीं होते, काम को बोझ समझते हैं, वही वाले होते हैं ना. हाँ, तो ये वाले क्या हुआ आंसर? इंडिविजुअल्स दैट आर मोटिवेटेड बाय लोअर ऑर्डर नीड्स. लोअर ऑर्डर नीड्स कौन सी हुई? यस, जो पिरामिड में लोअर ऑर्डर नीड्स कौन सी होती है? बेसिक नीड्स, जो की फॉलो करते हैं. यस, तो उनके हिसाब से थ्योरी एक्स जो थी, वो वाले थ्योरी एक्स के हिसाब से कैसे एम्प्लॉयज की बात होती है? जो हमेशा ड्रिवन होते हैं मॉनेटरी कंसर्न्स से. मॉनेटरी कंसर्न्स क्या होते हैं? जो इसमें आते हैं आपकी बेसिक नीड में, है ना. जब तक चाहेंगे वर्क को अवॉइड करेंगे, एम्बिशन कोई होता नहीं, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी पसंद नहीं होती, सेल्फ एस्टीम में इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता, सेल्फ एक्चुअलाइजेशन का पता नहीं होता, ये वाली सारी चीजें जो करते हैं. एग्जैक्टली तो ये वाले कौन से हुए? लोअर ऑर्डर नीड्स का पार्ट हुआ ना, इंसेंटिव्स पे काम करते हैं. ऑन द कॉन्ट्ररी थ्योरी वाई क्या कहती है कि मैनेजर्स आर ड्रिवन बाय जॉब सेटिस्फैक्शन. वो काम को एक्टिवली देखते हैं और इंडल्ज होते हैं उसमें खुशी खुशी, है ना, अपना इन्वॉल्वमेंट दिखाते हैं, अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी खुद देते हैं, उनको कंटिन्यूस मॉनिटरिंग की जरूरत नहीं होती, दे आर कमिटेड टुवर्ड्स द ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल गोल, ऑल दोस थिंग्स. एक्टिव पीपल. यस, तो ये बात की उन्होंने हायर ऑर्डर नीड्स की, जिनसे वो मोटिवेटेड रहते हैं. गुड. LPC scale is what? I am not reading. Just read like the exam and give me the right answer for sixth question. Very important question. Sixth and important question. Chalo. Sixth question. I am looking for the correct answer. Arpita is saying B. Okay. Vineet is saying B. Okay. Some of you are saying A. What about others? Beta sabhi likhiye. So the question confusion is not in the answer. Confusion will be when I am going to twist the question now for you. Okay. Some are saying D also. Yes. So now you are giving the answers and I can see who all are confused. And I wanted to break this here and only so that you are always clear with this topic. So correct answer obviously here is option number B. LPC scale, beta always remember it is least preferred co-worker scale and it is not for the employees. It is for which person? It is basically for the manager. ओके सो यहाँ पर हम क्या देखने की कोशिश करते हैं यस अ प्रोजेक्टिव टेक्निक दैट इवेल्युएट्स द पर्सन अ लीडर हैज लीस्ट प्रेफर्ड टू वर्क विथ sorry least yes so it's a contingency theory. I was looking for Fiddler's contingency theories of leadership. I was looking for this word and Pinky has said contingency model. That means in different situation we would want to work with person who has certain set of traits. For example, just let me twist this question for you. I will just, yeah. For example, some person has got 7.9 on LPC score. Least preferred co-worker score, he has got 7.9 because the score is from 1 to 8. Yes, established in 1920. That's correct, Vineet. Just tell me this, what kind of person this would be? If that A person has got 7.9 score, what kind of person this would be? Will he be a people-oriented person or a production-oriented person? That means people or relationship-oriented you can say or production-oriented you can say. What kind of person this would be? Just give me the answer to this question. So he will be high on LPC score. That means people would want to work with him or they would not want to work with him. That's my question. So you are saying he would be people oriented. Some of you are saying production. But put your mind in this. Yes, so people would not want obviously high LPC है बेटा least preferred co-worker है ना लीस्ट प्रेफर्ड कोवर्कर यानी मुझे उसके साथ काम करने में मजा नहीं आ रहा क्यों क्योंकि वो टास्क मास्टर है बहुत ज्यादा गोल्स पे डिपेंड करता है टास्क के स्ट्रक्चर पे रूल्स रेगुलेशंस इन सारी चीजों में बिलीव करता है और रिलेशनशिप में नहीं करता है ना कंसिडरेट नहीं है पीपल ओरिएंटेड नहीं है रिलेशनशिप एंड वेलफेयर ओरिएंटेड नहीं है तो मेरा इस पे अगर हाई नंबर आए तो मुझे खुश होने की जरूरत नहीं है although it doesn't define that I would be a great person or not a great person because again it's a contingency model situation to situation depend करता है but high LPC score means you see they are different adjectives like this. So if it's a LPC chart for a person whose name is ABC, there will be set of adjectives like this and you have to rate that person on a score of 1 to 8 according to your convenience and later this LPC score is calculated and if it comes high because they do give you the statement in your exam. So high LPC score means you are the person who is more task oriented, and if you get least preferred coworker score is less, that means people would want to work with you because you are relationship oriented. Okay, please remember this thing. Another important question, trait leader theory. Now we all know that they are the traditional theories of leadership, but they focus on all of the following except one thing. Now that one thing is what? Intelligence, personality characteristics, physical attributes and situational. What a dumb question it is, but then I am sure iska to 100% सही आएगा जवाब. Yes, correct. सबका सही. अब जल्दी से इसका जवाब दीजिए. Give me the answer to this question. ट्रेड थ्योरीज इन चारों चीजों में से कोई ऐसी चीज है जिस पे फोकस नहीं करती थी? नो, सबका गलत. यस, अमीना हैज द करेक्ट आंसर. यस, अर्पिता ऑल्सो. बेटा इन तीनों चीजों पे करती थी. लीडर्स मतलब अ पर्सनालिटी हु इज टॉल and dark and influential and strong and husky voice and level of intelligence, some important traits. A leader cannot have a dabi hui awaaz, na? Yes, so all these things were part of the trait theories except for the situational, because situation में वो leader कैसा behave करेगा ये तो आई बाद में ना. Situational and contingency theories तो have evolved later. Yes, so they were evolved later. They are part of contingency theory that not every leader is good in every situation. So that is why ये तीनों part है but situational नहीं है. Easy question था, तुमने ऐसे ही गलत किया. चलो, two machine operators A and B, they disagree over the cause of equipment breakdown. इक्विपमेंट ने काम करना बंद कर दिया मशीनरी ने. This conflict is based on the difference in what? Tell me. See, I was looking for the poll, and poll is available in the free classes, not here. Special classes on the app. Chalo, give me the answer quickly. Shivali is saying D. Okay. No, beta, 8th का बताओ. 8th का. Ginny is saying B. Exactly. Yeah. So Vineet, you don't have to type it pura. Don't exert yourself. Just give me the option. Yes. Yes, Tiktisha also correct, and all those who are saying BBB and triple B are all of you are right. It's a matter of perception only that they are having this conflicting situation. Yes, bilkul sahi answer, and not the clash among the personalities, emotions or needs. Exactly correct answer. Simple question. Now this question is an important question for your upcoming exam. Just answer it very carefully, and I am going to ask you one more question out of this question. एक और पूछूंगी, जल्दी से मुझे बताना. 9th question. Self-managed teams are sometimes called as what? Quality circles, quality teams, autonomous work groups, cross-functional work teams. Now this is a very important question. Let me see how many of you can mark it correctly. No, no, no. No. Just because you have heard the name quality circles with OB doesn't make it a right answer. Yes, so Arpita, Ginny and Tiktisha, now Pinky and Deepshika also, Amina also, Neha also. Just because we have heard quality circles, har question ka answer wahi thodi hoga. Yes, so self-managed teams are what? You're supposed to study all sort of major teams, just the way we study all types of what? All types of grapevine structures and all types of organizational cultures and all those things. Similarly, the teams are also bifurcated into various names, and the way we study various groups also, command groups, functional group, task group, all those groups. तो teams के भी part होते हैं बच्चे, और जो self managed teams हैं उनका नाम से ही पता चल रहा है, that means they are managing most of the chunk of the work processes by their own. That is why they are known as autonomous या अपने आप से decision लेने वाली teams. So a self managed team is nothing but a team which is responsible and accountable both for the major part of the work. Now this work could be related to product and manufacturing also, logistic also, teaching also, any other thing. So a field could be any, but if you have made a team or you are part of a team who is managing most of the thing on its own, right from the planning to the dissemination to the dispersal to everything. Exactly. So they are known as self-managed teams. Now, second question I'm going to not ask you, I'll just show you. If at all in the exam they ask you the major names of the teams, that what all kinds of teams do we have in an organization. So you must remember this diagram. Just see this diagram. Can you all see it? Sorry. Can you all see this diagram? There are 4 types of teams. One is the problem solving teams, another one self-managed or autonomous, the one we have just seen, another one cross-functional, and the fourth one are the virtual teams available. Virtual, yes, very good. Take a screenshot of it. It's an important slide. Now, how do we make teams and why do we make teams? Obviously, that team and team members have a purpose. So, if a problem has been given to them with respect to anything, since all of you are management and commerce students, so I can take relevant examples. So, for example, a team has been made regarding the launching of a product or maybe the grievance settling mechanism of a company. तो क्या है आइडिया? उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना, मे बी कॉस्ट को कट डाउन करना, मे बी प्रमोशंस और आईएमसी एफर्ट्स को इंक्रीज करना, कुछ भी करना. So if a purpose and problem is given and the team has been designated to solve that problem, we'll call it as problem solving team. Then there are certain teams which are well connected and managing everything on their own. They are known as self managed. Cross functional, which is a combination of problem and this. Why? Because they are managing everything also and they are well connected also beyond and before and beyond boundaries or vicinity or periphery of the departments. So they are not bounded inside the periphery of the departments. They are well connected, talking to so many people, connected with so many things, and they are doing everything. Those are cross-functional teams. And last but not the least, all sort of teams that we see in today's scenario when everyone is connected on the web, just like an edtech platform. If me and you are working on a project, then we are what? We are part of a virtual team. Can't we do that? Don't you think that me and Bharti can give a presentation together tomorrow? Bharti, can we do that? We can easily do that. But what kind of team then? It would be Bharti, me and Shivali. We would be a virtual team. Right? So these are the major teams in an organization. Now, I would request here all of you to like the session if you are liking the questions and share it with your friends so that everyone knows that 9 a.m. we practice paper 1 and 2 with Richa ma'am. Please do it for me. 10th question here. One occasion in which managers should work to stimulate conflict is when? All 15 questions, since it was a mini mock test, are from all the major subparts of your syllabus, carefully designed and handpicked by me. So all questions are very important. Just try and attempt them live or recorded, but do watch them. One occasion in which managers should work to stimulate conflict. Stimulate conflict means I am inducing the conflict. Now, what that situation could be? Tell me. I am looking for a right answer. Okay. मेरे एक्सप्रेशन देख के आंसर मत मार्क किया करो. मैं तो कुछ भी कर सकती हूँ. वेरी गुड. सभी को मालूम है ना कि आज रेगुलर क्लास है. अभी हो गया, मैम ठीक हो गई अब 2 दिन में. तो आज 11 बजे महारथी सीरीज है पेपर 1 की ऐप के ऊपर. एंड में बात करेंगे, बट दैट्स अ फ्री सीरीज दैट आई एम रनिंग ऑन पेपर 1. यू ऑल आर वेलकम टू जॉइन मी देयर. Those who are seeing me for the first time, not the app वाला students. So मुझे करेक्ट आंसर मिला है दीपशिखा का, अमीना का एंड गिनी का सो फार, और अब चीटिंग हो जाएगी आई नो, तो कोई बात नहीं बेटा, माइंड से सोचिए थोड़ा सा। मैं खुद से स्टिमुलेट कर रही हूँ, जब भी मैं कॉन्फ्लिक्ट का टॉपिक पढ़ाती हूँ ऐप के ऊपर, स्पेशल या प्लस किसी में भी, हमेशा बताती हूँ कि कॉन्फ्लिक्ट क्या है, यूबिक्यूटस है। यूबिक्यूटस इज व्हाट, इट इज प्रेजेंट एवरीवेयर, है ना। हाँ, हम महारथी लोग आ जाएंगे, बस ठीक है। तो जो यूबिक्यूटस का मतलब क्या होता है, जो इनएविटेबल है, हर जगह प्रेजेंट है। लेकिन कुछ सिचुएशन में हमें कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इंड्यूस भी करनी पड़ती है, अगर बहुत ज्यादा लोग जो है वो एक स्टैग्नेंट से हो जाएं, बहुत ज्यादा चेंजेस को लेकर वेलकमिंग ना हो, या बहुत ज्यादा जैसे बोलते हैं ना आउट ऑफ द बाउंड थिंकिंग करना ही बंद कर दें, या फिर अगर मैं आप समझो आप एक ऐसी टीम का पार्ट हो जो कभी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होती ही नहीं, सब यस मैम यस सर वाले मोड में रहते हैं, डू यू थिंक देर आर एम्पल अपॉर्चुनिटीज दैट दे वुड बी एबल टू टेक डिसीजंस विच आर क्रूशियल, which requires impulsivity, which requires constant what should I say, turmoil, mental turmoil and those things। जब आप नई चीजों को लेकर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ही नहीं करोगे, यस मैम और यस सर मोड में ही रहोगे, तो कैसे होगा बताओ, नहीं ना। तो बस ग्रुप थिंक, क्योंकि मैं हमेशा आपको अलग से करवाती हूँ, ग्रुप थिंक इज अ फिनोमिना जिसमें ग्रुप के जो मेंबर्स हैं उनमें इतना ज्यादा कोहेसिवनेस हो जाती है कि उनको वो अपनी बात पे सभी लोग यूनानिमसली एग्री करते रहते हैं, और अगर एक ने बोल दिया कि ये डिसीजन गलत है तो सब उसके पीछे पीछे अंधों की तरह उसी गड्ढे में गिर जाएंगे। तो जब एक ग्रुप में कोहेसिवनेस और बॉन्डिंग का ये लेवल हो जाए, देन इट बिकम्स डेंजरस सिचुएशन, एंड द प्रोडक्टिविटी ऑफ दिस ग्रुप एंड द डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर ऑफ दिस ग्रुप इज थ्रेटेंड। और इस सिचुएशन में आपको खुद से कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इंड्यूस करनी पड़े ताकि ये आपस में लड़ें, है ना, आपस में लड़ें, उन चीजों को डिस्कस करें, फॉर एंड अगेंस्ट बोलें, अपना ओपिनियन रखें। आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट कि व्हाई अ ग्रुप थिंक सिचुएशन रिक्वायर्स द इंड्यूसिंग ऑफ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट? ऑल ऑफ यू टेल मी वेरी क्विकली, व्हाई डू वी हैव टू स्टिमुलेट कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इन अ ग्रुप थिंक? अगर ग्रुप के लोग ऐसे अंधे हो जाएं एक दूसरे के पीछे, ठीक, एंड दैट इज व्हाई द करेक्ट आंसर वाज डी। 11th question. Good. A pattern of basic assumption that are considered valid. तो ध्यान से पढ़िए, a pattern of basic assumption that are considered valid and that are taught to new members as their way to perceive, think and feel in an organization is known as what? हाँ रथी नहीं है, पढ़ लिया मैंने, ठीक है। अब बताओ जल्दी, क्या बोलेंगे इसको? सोशलाइजेशन, कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर, साइकोलॉजिकल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, वैल्यू सिस्टम? मैं अभी नहीं बोलूंगी, पहले लेट मी सी व्हाट ऑल यू राइट, फिर तुम वही लिख देते हो। Perceive, think and feel on new members. So that are the catchwords in this question, and that makes it very simple to answer. But मैं twist करूंगी question को। Yes, exactly. So all this comes in the corporate culture of any particular organization, and I guess all of you are right. All those students who are watching and not writing the answer, beta, please write. I am not going to scold you from this window. You are only able to make guesses and write guesses, and you will understand the answer, right? So type every one of you. So that is the part of corporate culture of any organization. किसी भी organization के corporate culture का ये part होता है। ये तो simple आ गया question, चलो आगे देख लेते हैं। हाँ, ये यूजीसी नेट का वो क्वेश्चन है जो हर बार आता है किसी ना किसी फॉर्म में आता है, और अधिकतर बच्चे गलत करते हैं। अब आज मैंने ये फॉर्म चूज की है, लेट मी सी हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू कैन मार्क इट करेक्टली। हर्ट्जबर्ग टू फैक्टर थ्योरी इज द फेवरेट क्वेश्चन ऑफ यूजीसी नेट। लेट मी सी, लेट अस रीड द ऑप्शंस। Which of the following would be considered as the valid conclusion regarding Hertzberg two-factor theory? The presence of motivation factor is not necessarily essential for enhancing employee motivation. Hygiene factors are of critical value. Model has adequately addressed individual differences, and hygiene factors are of some importance up to a threshold level. मजेदार ऑप्शंस है, चलो बताओ अब, पढ़ो इन्हें दोबारा और फिर देखो। वेरी गुड। You see, all of you are right. All of you are right. एक थ्रेशहोल्ड लेवल तक ही हाइजीन फैक्टर्स जो हैं वो इम्पोर्टेंस रखते हैं। बिल्कुल सही, क्योंकि वो एम्प्लॉय डिससेटिस्फैक्शन को रिड्यूस करते हैं, मोटिवेशन को बढ़ाते नहीं हैं। मोटिवेशन को मोटिवेटर्स ही बढ़ाते हैं। तो आप इनमें से कोई भी चीज उन्हें प्रोवाइड करोगे, अच्छा काम, अच्छे वॉशरूम, अच्छी कैंटीन, अच्छा पे, ये सारा, तो उनका डिससेटिस्फैक्शन रिड्यूस होगा, लेकिन मोटिवेशन बढ़े ऐसा नहीं है। मोटिवेशन कब बढ़ेगा? जब मोटिवेटर्स लाइक ये वाले, कौन से वाले? ये वाले, अचीवमेंट, रिकॉग्निशन, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, एडवांसमेंट, करियर ग्रोथ मिलेगी। तब क्या होगा? उनका जो जॉब सेटिस्फैक्शन है वो इंक्रीज होगा। लेकिन इनको लाने से इंक्रीज नहीं होगा मोटिवेशन, लेकिन डिससेटिस्फैक्शन, जेडी जो है वो लेस जरूर होगा। इस लाइन को बहुत अच्छे से 3 बार पढ़ के जाना, या अपने दिमाग में समझ लीजिए। ये हाइजीन फैक्टर्स को लेकर बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है। चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, which of the following would not, last two questions we'll do it very quickly, which of the following would not provide an indication of an organizational culture? इनमें से कौन सा ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल कल्चर का इंडिकेटर नहीं है? एम्प्लॉयज ड्रेस कोड, परफॉर्मेंस एक्सपेक्टेशन, यूज ऑफ जॉब टाइटल्स एंड नंबर ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स प्रोड्यूस्ड। 13th क्वेश्चन। एग्जैक्टली तो कंफ्यूज होना ही नहीं है। बिल्कुल नहीं, कंफ्यूज होना ही नहीं है बेटा। ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल कल्चर के विजिबल यानी सरफेस पे जो चीजें दिखाई देती हैं वो इनमें से कौन सी हैं और कौन सी नहीं, वो आपसे पूछा था। तो प्रोडक्ट्स कितने प्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं, बिल्कुल एक्सट्रीम पे आंसर तो यही है ना। इवन इफ यू डोंट नो अबाउट जॉब टाइटल्स, while job titles are also part of an organizational culture, how I'll tell you, do you know that in some organization we call them, मान लीजिए there is a sales head, we call them a sales head, somewhere we call them a sales executive, somewhere we call it as something else. So these are what we are providing the job titles according to the company, or for the executive we use front end this, front end wo, front end that. Yes, so there are different names for different titles. That is according to the culture of an organization. Performance expectation, dress code, everything, but then products जो हैं वो नहीं आएंगे। दीपशिका, is it your first session really? Okay, for all those who are taking the first session with me, beta, we are going to meet. Just give me 2 more minutes and we'll talk after it. Let us first finish this thing, everything that we have started. So, organization culture defines the proper way to behave within an organization, and I always tell you about the iceberg also with respect to culture. That all those things that are visible is the part of the surface, और जो अंदर वाली हैं कि core belief क्या है, core चीजें क्या हैं, वो नीचे आती हैं। अच्छा भारती, ठीक है, गुड। तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल कल्चर तो पूरा टॉपिक है आपका, बट देन क्लैन, एडोक्रेसी, हायरार्की एंड मार्केट, इनको 100% पढ़ के जाना। टुडे आई एम नॉट एक्सप्लेनिंग इन दिस सेशन, समडे आई विल कीप अ सेपरेट सेशन ऑन ऑल दीज कल्चर्स एंड वी विल कवर दिस हियर, यूट्यूब पे इसको कवर करेंगे, बट फॉर योर रेफरेंस आई हैव गिवन दिस स्लाइड। Last 2 questions for today. The power not only to control emotions but to perceive them. I am not supposed to control the emotions, but I am supposed to perceive, that means feel them. My emotion also and the person who is in front of me also. What do I call that concept is? Self-awareness, emotional intelligence, disciplined empathy, या emotional perception? Quickly, give me the answer quickly. What do we call it as? No. So you are just making an educated guess and not giving the right answer. Okay. So yes. नो बच्चे, तो फ्यू ऑफ यू आर राइट. यस. कितनी बार हमने पेपर वन में भी किया है इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस और आईक्यू के बीच का डिफरेंस. इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस इज व्हाट, या इमोशनल क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट, व्हेन आई एम एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड माय ओन इमोशंस आल्सो एंड हेंस आई वुड बी एबल टू बेटर डील विद द अदर पीपल्स इमोशंस आल्सो. यस नवनीत. सो करेक्ट आंसर इज इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस. निकिता गुड. Last question for today. Chalo, khatam aaj ka mock test. An individual's generalized belief about internal control versus external control. This is the most easy question of today's test. And I hope sabka sahi hoga. So whenever I feel that everything is controlled by me and everything is controlled by my destiny, what kind of this concept we call it as? Yes, yes. So let us wind up the session with a very positive note कि सबका आंसर बिल्कुल सही है. We call it as locus of control, which could be internal and external. When I don't blame the situation on my failure and success, I know that I myself control my destiny is internal locus of control, and external is when I believe that everything related to me is being controlled by the external factors. Exactly. Now, for all those who are watching me for the first time, beta, my name is Richa and I take paper 1 and paper 2 on Unacademy. इसके बाद immediately बाद 11 बजे I take a special session every day on Unacademy, which is a free class, absolutely free class with the complete PDF available to you. Very good. Just write down your answers, what all you have scored today. Management beta and all the common portions of commerce also. So yes, so what are the benefits? All of you know that unlike here YouTube, yes, we do teach you here, but then those classes are more interactive, right? And you are competing against so many learners there by marking the answer in the poll. And you can raise now a hand there also, and you can just ask a question if it's a relevant one. You'll get the timely notification if you'll follow me. And all my detailed notes of special classes you can easily download. What more you can want? What more you could desire? Nothing. So join. I look forward to join and see you all in my 11 a.m. session, which is going to happen right after 1 hour. And subah meri class hoti hai 7:30 to 8:30. I take my first session on Plus for management and commerce students, wherein मेरा complete course चल रहा है. और साथ ही शाम को 5 से 6 बजे दूसरी प्लस की क्लास होती है. ठीक. PYQ and MCQ series on the app for management also na. अच्छा, चलो ठीक है. I'll let you know. That was all from my side. This is my name, Richa, and now I would want all of you to share the session and like the session before you leave, and leave your comment and feedback also, and share to the channel if you haven't, so that you get the timely notification of my classes. You just have to download the Learners app if you haven't, and go and attend these classes. They are absolutely free special classes, just like YouTube here, but a better version there, because I told you just now all those features. ठीक. अब मिलते हैं 11 बजे महारथी सीरीज में, जिसमें करेंगे पेपर 1 के क्वेश्चंस क्रैक. यहां जाकर आप मुझे फॉलो कर सकते हैं, और मेरी प्रोफाइल लिंक कमेंट में भी दिया हुआ है. ठीक. चलो, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टुडे. दैट वाज ऑल. लेट अस वाइंड अप द सेशन फॉर टुडे. See you all tomorrow here in YouTube with paper 1 session, and remaining sessions तो हम करेंगे. ठीक. चलो, lots of care बेटा. Bye bye.